Okay, so today is Text Tuesday, so I'm going to be reading a story out of the 5-minute Pete the Cat Stories by James Dean. It has about 12 stories in it, so this should last us about 12 weeks. We'll be reading a story every Tuesday. So before we jump into our story, we are going to do our vocabulary like we usually do. I've pulled some words from the story. So kids, when you hear the words in the story, make sure you pay attention to that, okay? Now, Ms. Davis just came back from walking 3 miles. So if I look a little rough, that's why. All right, so the first word is usually. Let's clap it out. Usually. How many syllables? Usually. If you said 4, you're correct. It's an adverb. Remember, an adverb describes a verb. Usually means most often. For example, we usually go to school on Mondays. The next word is energy. Say energy. Clap it out. Energy. How many syllables? Energy. If you said 3, you're correct. Energy is a noun. Remember, a noun is a what, or what? Or it could be 4 things. So it's a person, place, thing, or animal. In this case, energy is a thing, okay? For example, energy means power or strength. In this case, it means power or strength. For example, I don't have the energy to go running. All right, so let's jump into our first story. So it's called 5-minute Pete the Cat Stories, and the author is James Dean. Think about what the author does. It doesn't tell us who the illustrator is, but remember, the author writes the story and the illustrator draws the pictures. And if we look at the front cover, we see that, first I want you to answer, is this a drawing or is this a photograph? It's a drawing. So that usually, not all the time, but it usually means that this is a fiction or a made up story. So let's jump right into it. And the first story in our book is called Pete the Cat and the Bad Banana. This is the table of contents, and it's showing us that it starts on page 5 and the next story starts on page 21. So let's jump into it. Hopefully you all can see me and I didn't chop my head off like I did in the math video. All right, Pete the Cat and the Bad Banana. Pete the Cat loves bananas. He loves bananas because they are sweet and tasty. Plus, bananas are easy to peel. Pete can use his paws to peel a banana all by himself. Good job, Pete. Pete also loves bananas because they are healthy. They give him lots of energy to do fun things like run in races and play games. In the morning, Pete adds a banana to his cereal. Banana tastes great with Kitty Puffs and milk. Yum! Now Pete is ready for a great day. But one day, Pete eats a bad banana. The banana is gross. The banana is mushy. The banana is yucky. Pete's tummy hurts. I will not eat bananas again, Pete tells his mom. Pete's mom tries to help. She bakes Pete his favorite, banana bread. It is warm and fluffy, but Pete will not touch it. What if it's yucky like the bad banana? Asks Pete. Pete's mom keeps trying. She makes Pete a banana cream pie. Pete will not eat it. She makes Pete a banana split. No thanks, Pete says. Pete is still hungry for a snack. Pete tries a lemon. It is yellow like a banana. Maybe it will taste good like a banana, says Pete. He tastes it. Yuck, says Pete. The lemon is sour. Pete tries a pickle. It is long like a banana. Pete tastes it. Better, Pete says, but not as good as a banana. Pete tries an orange. Pete can peel it all by himself like a banana. Pete takes a bite. The orange is sweet, but it is too juicy. It makes Pete's paws sticky. Pete keeps trying to find a new favorite snack. Pete tries fish, rice, plums, hot dogs, watermelon, and his mom's nut bread. Pete eats them all. He is not hungry for snacks anymore. Pete is very full. One morning, Pete is getting ready for a big race. He is going to need lots of energy or power or strength if he is going to win. He usually has a banana for breakfast before a big day, but not today. Pete wonders, what should he eat instead? A pickle? No, Pete doesn't eat pickles for breakfast. A hot dog? No, Pete just had a hot dog for dinner last night. A lemon? No, that's just silly. Pete sees his friend Greg the monkey eating a banana. That's all Pete wants. Bananas are yummy and healthy. Bananas are the best. Pete decides to give bananas another try. Do you have another banana? Pete asks. Of course, says Greg the monkey. Pete is nervous to eat the banana. He peels it slowly, looks at it closely. It is not brown. It is not mushy. Pete takes a teeny tiny bite. It is a yummy banana, the best banana ever. Now Pete has lots of energy to run and run. Just as they approach the finish line, he runs a little faster. Pete wins the race. Everybody cheers. Thanks for the banana, says Pete. Thanks for a great race, says Greg. Bananas are Pete's favorite food to eat again. He is absolutely bananas for bananas. Okay, so I want you to think about what the main idea of the story was and share it with your family. So main idea again is what it's mainly about. Okay, what don't overthink it. Just think about what it's mainly about. I also want you to remember a word that we talked about in class, which was personification. Remember, personification is when the author has animals in the story act like humans or do things that humans would do. I want you to think about the different types of personification that were in this story. I will give you one hint. I'll give you one answer. One example of personification in this story were that animals were talking like people. Do animals talk like people? No. That's in fiction. That's in a fiction story. So that's why this book is fiction. Also, I want you to think about what your favorite fruit is. My favorite are apples, and I've been eating a lot of apples on the break, okay? And I want you to think about how the story might be different if Pete decided to never try bananas again, and if Pete didn't try to eat a banana before his race again. So that is our story for today, this Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we will read Pete the Cat, Go Pete Go.